Hi everyone, Melanie Nemetz here with the Melanie Nemetz team with Keller Williams. I hope that you are all doing well. Happy Monday. Today's Monday, July 12th, all day. We hope that you're doing well. We know lots of people currently being diagnosed with coronavirus, so you are in our prayers, and if there's anything that we could be doing for you to help you, please let us know. We are keeping you in our prayers, and we pray that everyone else remains healthy. And so let's dive into a market update. What's happening in our real estate market? It's basically mid-July. We are still in crazy numbers here in Arizona with coronavirus. So how is that affecting our market? Is it affecting our market? Well, it is and it isn't is the answer. So overall, our market here, our real estate market here in the Valley is quite strong. And what's happening is we have some pent-up demand from when people were kind of on hold for when the coronavirus first initially hit. So now they are listing their homes for sale. And even though we have people listing their homes for sale, we have very low inventory in our market. So that's been pretty tough for buyers. So let's break it down. What does that mean for a seller? What does it mean for a buyer? And what are the numbers? What does it look like? So let's talk about absorption rate. Absorption rate in real estate, I'm referring to the current inventory that we have on the market. How long will it take to sell that? So when we're at a 4-month absorption rate, we are at a stable market. So it's not favoring buyer or seller. It would be a stable market at a 4-month inventory rate, absorption rate. We are currently at about a 1.5. So we are substantially below that, which puts us towards a seller's market, obviously. So what that means for sellers is that you can't just list any home at any price in any condition and expect to get multiple offers or even full list price at that point. You still have to go through the regular process in preparing your home for sale. We talk a lot about preparation and pricing. If the home is prepped and it's beautiful and it's updated and it's clean, that all makes a huge difference. We do still need to price it at market value. Buyers are very savvy right now. All information is at everybody's fingertips these days, and they don't want to go into a home that's already overpriced because they already know they're going to pretty much either pay full price or overlist right now because that's how low inventory that we have. So sellers, you still need to do your work in prepping the home. Make sure that you're pricing it at market value. We can help you with both of those things. We're very thorough in the house prep. We offer our home stager services. We really outline room by room what should be done, and it takes the mystery out of what you should do versus what not to do. The other thing that we talk about quite a bit is the pricing. We show you sold comps, active comps, pending comps, and it becomes very clear where you should be pricing your home. So that's on the seller side. Once you're on the market, what is it that sellers are experiencing? Everything. It's just crazy right now. So if assuming the pricing and the prepping have been done correctly, we are seeing just a crazy amount of showings. I've had anything from 27 showings in one day to about 27 in a weekend on one house. It's very, very busy for sellers. We have a very strategic approach to it. When we list the home, when the showings happen, and when the showings end, to keep it easy for the seller and also help the buyers have a better understanding of what to expect as well. And we find that that works very, very well. So, and then within that, we are often getting multiple offers and often closing quite a bit over the list price. So again, I don't want to set an expectation that anyone can get over list price. The home has to still be prepped and has to still be priced correctly. So enough beating that dead horse, but I like to make that point. So what are the buyers experiencing? If this is such a seller's market, what are buyers experiencing? Well, they are the ones that are making those offers, and it can be one of 7, one of 10, one of 20 offers. We always advise buyer agents when it's our listing to come in with your strongest and best offer first. Don't expect that there could be a second chance. There may not be. When we're working with our buyers, we're helping them understand what is the absorption rate, what's the market happening, what's happening in the market right now, what is that going to mean to you. We help our buyers be as prepped as possible with having their pre-qualification. I know sometimes it can feel like a lot of pressure to make a decision so quickly on a home, but we absolutely want to make sure that they also don't miss out on a home that they know is the right home for them. So connecting them with a good lender, making sure that all of that is ready to go. And again, we of course show them the home, whether it's virtually or in person or both. and make sure they've got the pre-qual ready to go. There are lots of ways we can prepare the offer that will, an offer is like a puzzle. It's not just your price that you're offering. There's so many other pieces to the offer that we have to look at that don't even involve dollars. It could be time frames. And there are ways that we can structure your offer that benefits you, but also makes the seller quite happy. And it helps your offer stand out as well. So we love helping our buyers get the home, number one. If you're one of 20 and we're able to get you the home, I mean, that just brings us so much joy for you. We also have buyers that we're getting into homes that have been sitting on the market, because as I said, you can't just expect every home is going to sell. If it isn't prepped, if it isn't cleaned, if it isn't priced correctly, it will sit on the market. And we've been able to get, for our buyers, some of these homes under list price quite a bit, and under appraised value, as well as with closing costs. And that's been really exciting for our buyers. Now, yes, there's going to be some work when they get into the home, and they know that, and they know that they're getting a deal. So it's always a tailored situation to each buyer, depending on what we're finding for them. So if you are thinking about selling or thinking about buying, let's dive in a little bit more to the numbers. I get really excited about the numbers. So I talked about the absorption rate being about a 1.5% or 1.5 months. Let's break it down. If you're in Gilbert, you're barely at 1 month right now. So Gilbert is low, and then I live in Power Ranch. In Power Ranch, we're at a 0.72. So if you're listing a home in Power Ranch, or you're thinking about selling your home in Power Ranch, let's talk. Chandler's at a 1.12, Queen Creek 1.78. Let's jump to Cave Creek because we do work valley-wide. Cave Creek is at 2.54. That may sound high relatively speaking to the other numbers. Cave Creek tends to run higher, so they typically run at about a 3.5 or 4. So to be at a 2.5 is a bit lower than their norm. Peoria's at a 1.51. Peoria tends to do very well with their market as well. Scottsdale's at a 3 month. So they're the highest that I see in the valley in the major cities. And that's not surprising. They've got a lot of higher priced homes, and Scottsdale's so fast as well. So if I didn't rattle off your town that you live in, your city, please let me know. Send me a message and I'll be happy to share yours with you. And we can even pull your neighborhood absorption rate and see what's happening individually in your neighborhood. As I said, Power Ranch is at a 0.72, where Gilbert's at 1. So each neighborhood has their own absorption rate as well. And we need to know those numbers going into listing your home for sale, as well as knowing those numbers when you go into make an offer if you're the buyer. So hopefully this has been a lot of good information. If you've tuned in, say hello, give a hi, let us know what information you're wanting to hear, if this has been helpful. If there's anything that any of you need from anything, you know, whether it's some groceries or just a hello on the phone, we're here and we're available. We pray that you are all doing your best, staying very, very well, and we'll be talking soon. Thanks so much. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.